Good afternoon, everybody. From the Veterans Memorial Athletic Field in Webster, welcome to Bartlett High football for the 2019 high school football season. Today, it's the semifinals of the Central Mass Division 8 football playoffs as the Bulldogs from Monty Tech Regional Vocational Technical High School in Fitchburg travel here to Webster to take on our Bartlett High Indians. Ted Avalos with you high above the 50-yard line here and ready to bring you all a terrific play-by-play of this afternoon's contest between the Indians and the Bulldogs. And joining me in the booth, as usual, is Coach Ed Kunkel. And Coach, for our Indians, they come in as the number 2 seed in Central Mass Division 8. That gives them a home contest against the number 3 seed Bulldogs from Monty Tech, also at 6-2. We're looking for a great ball game here today.
Yeah, it should be beautiful. The Bulldogs came in with 3 busloads of players. They're dressing about 70 players as we can count, and they're a good football team. The Bulldogs are 6-2 on the season, the same as the Indians. Their last game against Abbeville, they put up 40 points. They're a big team. They're a strong team. We've had good fortunes against the Bulldogs the last couple of years. We beat them on their home field last year. Bartlett played an it was an opening game for us. They were excellent. And the year before, we really crushed the Bulldogs. So they must be looking for some little payback here. The key players to watch there, a couple of very good running backs, and Mateo Serrana, he wears number 3. T.J. Farr is the quarterback. He runs. He'd rather run than throw, but he is capable of throwing. Sincere Mills is a running back, number 5, and Ortiz da Silva is number 25. We're going to catch their offensive formations. Last year they ran a lot of wing T formations, maybe a spread or 2, but they're pretty basic with a 4-3 defense, and they're going to be tough to move. Bartlett High School, outstanding season. A lot of credit has to go to Coach LaBoissonniere, who has taken his 22 players and made them football players this year. Dedicated kids. We don't have the numbers, or we do have the desire and the dedication. You have to give the coaching staff a lot of credit to put this season together. The Indians are led by quarterback and defensive back Logan Peranto. He is the go-to guy for Coach L. He gets it done offensively and defensively. One of the best deep throwers in Central Massachusetts. The Indians are led by running back Santos. Check that a minute. I just want to get the number. Donald Spate, okay, and Alex Nunez had a little gap right there. But these 2 players, Donald Spate is extremely fast and slippery. Alex Nunez is as tough as they come, rushing in the 4th period. He's tough and he's fast. The A-back responsibility this year has made up with Drew Malbuff. He does a nice job blocking. And backup tailback Bryce Patterson is a major contributor. New conference playmaker Sammy Contos has been an outstanding tight end receiver this year, capable of catching anything that comes his way. The offensive line, led by Brooks Williams, John Franks, Louis Medina, Chris Hollows, and Kevin Flanders defensively has been outstanding lately, and we have been without a big defensive tackle, one of the biggest, strongest guys on the team, Latuga, but big number 77 is suited up, and it's great to see him. We need his body out there today. It's a beautiful morning for football. Looking forward to this big contest, and we're ready to go here high in the press box.
Okay, both teams have made their way to the sidelines. Monty Tech actually still going through their pregame warm-ups. And we're just minutes away from the opening kickoff of today's ball game between the Indians and the Bulldogs. Gives us an opportunity right now to thank our sponsors who help support Bartlett High football on our community access channel and online at the Webster Public Schools Bartlett High website, where you can catch every game this season. Our sponsors this year include Park and Shop Supermarket, Airport Road in Dudley, serving the Webster Dudley communities since 1918. By the Patterson and Starzyk families. Good luck to the Indians from 4 generations of Bartlett High grads. By the Webster 5-cent Savings Bank, with branch offices in Webster, Dudley, Oxford, Auburn, Worcester, and Shrewsbury. By the Pratt Trucking Company, your local trash hauler since 1933. By the Webster Fish and Game and Disc Golf Course on Gore Road in Webster. Come check out the fish after a big Bartlett win. And by the Mafre Insurance Company of Webster, committed to providing high-quality products and services with exceptional customer experiences.
Of success on the field and have served
As the Bartlett Indians take the field.
Bartlett sports. Joining us on the field today are Ed and his wife Mary Kunkel, their grandsons Eric and Sean Kunkel, Ed's brother Jerry Kunkel,
We have a very special coin toss ceremony here once again today.
Ed's sister Sally.
If you've been following the Indians for the 2019 high school football season, this is their 100th season
Sally's grandson
of playing football
Toronto
at Bartlett High
will
School,
also be honored.
starting in 1920.
Daughter Money
And throughout the season,
daughter Lindsay
at
Cantor.
several home games,
Family members has
for each home game, they have introduced
cheerleading or
fathers and sons and family of those who participated
former player
on this field
and athletic
as a Bartlett High Indian.
is joined
And we've had some great
Jen
family members
and Annie.
that we have introduced so far this season. But today we have a very special, as this will be the last home game of the 2019 high school football season here at Bartlett.
Their time and
They will be on the road next week against St. Bernard's,
plays for the Bartlett.
and then, of course, on the road for a traditional Turkey Day Classic
All that they have done
against the Southbridge High
continue to do.
Pioneers. So we'd like to introduce the family members as they proceed for the coin toss. First off, we want to recognize Jimmy Mason, class of '64. Jimmy is a Hall of Famer, 3-star athlete at Bartlett High in the early 60s, baseball, basketball, and certainly in football as well. Certainly glad to have Jimmy here today. We also welcome 2 families that each have played a pivotal role in the success of Bartlett High athletics over the past 70 years. The Kunkel and Langevin families both have a long history of success on the field and have served as a major contributor in Bartlett High sports. Joining us today on the field are Ed Kunkel and his wife Mary, their grandsons Eric and Sean. Eric graduated last year as a captain on the football team. Sean, star soccer player as well. Ed's brother Jerry, also a star running back in the mid-'60s, graduated in '65. Jerry's sons Scott and Lee, both players in the '90s. Scott for a Super Bowl participating team. Lee, a great two-way player. Ed's sister Sally Kunkel Paranto is also joining them, along with her son Tony, quarterback and star basketball and baseball player in the '80s, and the current athletic director at Bartlett High. Sally's grandson Logan, a current captain and quarterback on the team, and Sally's daughter Monique Canty and Monique's daughter Lindsay. Each of these family members have either played football, soccer, cheerleading, or basketball at BHS. Rini Langevin is a former player, coach, and athletic director for the Indians. He's joined today by children Matt, Jen, Kara, and Annie, and his grandson Jeff, who all have also played for the Bartlett High athletic program. These family members still contribute their time and talents in countless ways for the program, and we thank them and appreciate all that they have done and continue to do. Great ceremony. Great job. Looks like the Bulldogs will be receiving here to start the ball game here this afternoon. Indians will be kicking off left to right across your TV screen. And we're just minutes away from the opening kickoff of today's Central Mass Division 8 semifinal.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise.
Right now, PA announcer Bill Bergstrom is asking all patrons here at the field today to rise and pause for the playing of our national anthem to be played by the Bartlett High School Marching Band under the direction of Director Peter Tawagra. Okay. Good job by the Bartlett High Band on a frigid day here in Webster. We are in Veterans Day weekend in November. It's about 32 degrees out here, but sunny. A great afternoon for high school football. Welcome to the Veterans Memorial Athletic Field. Ted Avalos, Ed Kunkel, Nico on the camera. The A-team is in the house for this Division 8 Central Mass semifinal between the Bartlett High Indians of Webster and the Monty Tech Bulldogs of Fitchburg. We're waiting for Mr. Kunkel to make his way back up to the booth following that wonderful ceremony. We haven't had a Kunkel miss a kickoff in years, so here he is.
Here we are.
Good ceremony, Coach. Good ceremony.
Yeah, very happy, very proud. I want to thank the Gridiron Club again for putting it all together. And here we are. We're kicking off. Logan Peranto does the honors.
And it's onside. It takes a hop. It's touched. The Indians might have touched it before it went 10.
Yeah.
And a flag goes down, and that will be the call. So the Bulldogs will take it. That'll be downed where he touched it at the Bartlett 49-yard line, and the Bulldogs are going to have pretty good field position. As a matter of fact, excellent field position to start this game.
Yep. Yeah, that happened last week, I believe, on a weekend where it was touched, and where it's touched, it's down there. Okay.
Bulldogs will run out of the gun formation with motion. They've got double wideouts, single back, gets the football, got a couple of yards down near the 46-yard line.
Yep.
That was number 3. You'll see a lot of Mateo Serrano here today.
Yeah, he's a good runner. They're running for the pistol formation. They're going to not huddle. They come out in a split. That running back right there is always a threat on the ride. Quarterback is throwing.
Looking deep.
And he's
Contos
covered well.
There. Well
covered
done.
Very well by Sammy Contos.
Incomplete.
So the Bulldogs were looking to go on top early here.
Yeah.
Their quarterback is a junior, T.J. Farr.
3rd and 7.
And he showed a pretty good arm on that throw.
Yeah, he did. And our kids learned. A couple weeks ago, team opened up with a long pass against us, completed. Our secondary was in good shape. Right now, they're really wide split to the far side.
It's a quick throw up,
stop
yeah.
right here.
Quick
They
throw,
have the
and it
game.
goes out of bounds at the 41-yard line. He's not going to have the first down. He's going to be just short.
Yep.
Mills on the reception.
That was number 5, Mills, on the 8-yard reception.
4th
But check that, the 6-yard reception.
and
It's going to leave it 4th and 1.
Yeah, they're going for it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And they're going to split out. Slots to both sides. Far in that pistol formation. With motion, handoff, and they've got the first down.
Yeah, there's a hole on that left side. Didn't close it up quick enough.
Rondo on the carry. He has a first down.
Serrano picked up about 5, and they quickly line up on 1st and 10.
Got to be ready for those calls on defense. No huddles.
Far pumps, fires over the middle, complete down at the 20.
Yeah, they ran too deep and they ran a two right across the middle of the field in that deep valley created by the linebacker and defensive secondary. They picked it off nice. Nice play, well executed.
16 yards on the play.
Yeah.
So ball is loose, and Farr's going to pounce on it back at the 23.
Yeah, that's the read option the quarterback was running. He was trying to ride that A-back, that fullback into the line of scrimmage. His head went up to read the defensive end in the line of scrimmage, but he dropped the ball. Well, like I say, they're huddling right now after that play, but with no huddle, you got to be ready to go defensively.
Loss of 1 on the play. They'll mark it back at the 22-yard line. 2nd down and 11. Double wideouts now. Far out of the pistol. Serrano with him. Motion. Motion man gets it.
Handoff.
Looking for some room. Flag goes down as he gets it inside the 20 to the 19. But that looks like it's coming back. Initial call was holding against the Bulldogs.
Yep. Toronto came up to turn it in. When he was turned in, he was held. Had good pursuit by our linebackers. They had a corner, but negated with the holding penalty. Defensively, Brooke Williams, 62, has been an enormous player for the Indians this year. What a captain and player he is, along with John Franks as well, 62 and 74. They've been awesome for us.
10-yard penalty. They push it back to the 32. 1st down and 20. Trips out to the right side. Far. He's going to keep it. Trying to bust it inside. Does.
Oh, boy.
At the 20. At the 15. Or he's finally wrestled down.
High tackling. Didn't get it done. He had a couple shots at him.
They're going to mark it at the 19-yard line. That's a pickup. Well, check that, the 14-yard line. Pickup of 18 yards. Where it's going to be 3rd down, 3rd and about 4.
3rd and 4.
Just inside the 15-yard line. Let us slot out here to the right.
Yeah, that's Zach Perry, Muir.
Far.
Motion. Right
And
to the
off
fullback.
Serrano. And he's going to get it for a couple of yards down near the 11.
Flanders in on the tackle along with Malbuff.
That's going to set up a 4th down situation here.
Yep.
4th and a short. Well, let's see. They remark it. So it's going to be 4th and 1. Big play in this game right now.
Sure is.
Farr comes right off the bench to run the play. Goes behind
Quarterback
center.
sneak.
He wants to sneak.
Yeah.
Got a little push, and it looks like he's got enough.
Quarterback sneak is good for the
1st down.
So 3 first downs here on the opening drive. And the Bulldogs have it. First and goal a goal. We'll mark it right on the 10.
First and goal.
Looks like it's just inside.
Linebackers inside, Medina and usually Hollows. And Nunez.
Again, with 3 receivers, now the slot man's in motion. He's got the football, trying to turn the corner, but the Indians do a nice job right there. Good job containing that edge.
Nunez, first man on a tackle.
Carry.
Kevin Flanders as well.
Play. Second and goal.
Good stop right there on defense.
Yeah.
Nice stop.
Yep. No gain. We'll mark it 0 on the play. Second down, goal.
Good gang tackling. You get more than one tackler out there. It's a big help. Everybody pursues to the ball. You want to be quick to the football.
Far.
Way out wide. No.
Far looking as all the time. Throws it out here, incomplete, and a flag.
Penalty flag is down.
He was looking for, looks like Serrano.
Looks like it's going against the Indians on a pass interference, but we'll wait and see. A lot of cheering over there on the far side.
Yeah.
Let's see. Push.
And that'll be it. It'll be half the distance of the goal line. I don't think is that an automatic first down?
Nope, no more.
Right?
No more. Just replay the down.
So it'll be second down.
Yeah.
Okay. Second and goal, we'll mark it at the 5.
Goal from the 5.
You got Farr, Serrano. Serrano's going to take it, find some room, right side, he's in.
Yep.
5-yard touchdown run for Mateo Serrano, and the Bulldogs go up 6-0.
Nice drive by the Bulldogs right there. They picked up 4 first downs. We weren't doing a very good job tackling. Serrano went in about the 3-yard line. Touchdown. First on the board. The Bulldogs going for 2 here. Spread out. Single back.
That's Mills in motion. He's going to throw it out here to Mills. Finds a little room. Heads to the goal line, and he is stopped short. No good.
Okay.
So the 2-point conversion fails, but with 6:42 left to go here in the first period, the score is Monty Tech 6 and Bartlett nothing.
They started off excellent field position. We keep talking about how important that is, and it is as far as play calling is concerned. You're in a freewheeling part of the football field where the offensive coach can pretty much dictate what the tempo is going to be, what the plays are going to be. And right at the midfield mark, up a little bit forward from there, they played on a very short field. They took full advantage of it. We had a roughing, we had interference, pass interference down there, which was a big penalty, and that hurt us. But the Bulldogs came down and with an impressive running game, and the quarterback can throw the football, as you mentioned, Ted. He's got a good arm. He threw it down there deep, and he's got a nice tight spiral. But the offense right now for the Indians are going to have to pick it up, hopefully, get some momentum back. And deep for the Indians. Well, Nunez will be back there, along with Donald Spate.
Farr is the kicker. Low knuckleball. It's going to be picked up at the 34 by Spitz. Dunphy, look out! Breaks it right up the field. Close to Monty Tech territory, and that's where the Indians will take it over.
He's a dangerous guy on the special teams. He does an excellent job. Jesse Dunphy, nice field position. We were just talking about it. We got it right at midfield.
Yeah. That's a good 11-yard run back in traffic.
Yep. Toronto will be the quarterback here for the Indians.
They're going to line up in their traditional single-wing offense. And, of course, the good news is Big 77, Zach Latuga, back in the lineup.
Yeah.
Toronto, right up the gut.
Oh, what a nice tackle by number 51. He might be the captain. He is. Gabriel Pachuski. Sounds like a Webster kid. Boy, what a... He's a good one. He's a good one. He's had some good games this year, according to press releases, and also the captain of the team. Plays middle linebacker for the Bulldogs. That was a good hit on Logan.
Second down 9, Bulldog 49. Direct snap will be going to Spate. Finds a nice hole inside the 45 to about the 43.
Yeah, you call it. That's a nice hole on the right side. Nice block in 53 over there. Medina's on a guard position.
Picked up 6. It's going to be 3rd down and 3.
They got Williams over there. 3rd and 3.
Clock is running. We're on about 5.5 minutes left to go first period. Opening drive for the Indians. They trail at 6-0. This is Paranto, but he's hit once again.
Yeah, they're getting through to him. They're going right to him. 66 on the tackle that time. And now his carry on. But he couldn't get started. Couldn't get out of the backfield.
Got a yard on the play, but it's going to be 4th down and 2.
What our A-back is going to have to do, and also our offensive linemen, they're using run blitz. They're scraping those 2 inside backers and going right to the quarterback. Okay.
Here we go.
Yep.
4th and 2. That's Nunez in motion. It's direct to Malbuff. He gets a great
way
push.
to go, Drew. That's the boy.
All the way across
That's
the 35
the way to go, Drew.
to the 33-yard line.
Good to see that up back get the job done. Drew did a nice job that time. Caught him by surprise. Nice first down pickup by 44. Wearing 44 today.
Picked up 9 on that 4th and 2 play. 1st and 10 Indians at the Bulldog 33. 4:25 left to go in the first quarter. Shift
to the left. They shifted as well. Usually they go strong.
Hit.
You don't want to go back inside on this team, believe me.
Boy.
You don't want to go back inside. Those inside linebackers are coming through the gaps. You got to try to sweep it to the outside. Try to get outside. I think we got the better speed going outside on the sweeps. That's what we're going to have to do. Loss of 2. Good area to throw the ball as well. Pretty wide open here.
2nd down, 12, 35-yard line. Snap, inside reverse. No, it kept Spate down to the 30-yard line at 29, where he picked up about 6.
On the carry.
3rd down and about 7. Nice ball handling in the backfield.
Yep.
Good.
Spate seems to have the speed here today to, elude these guys.
That's why I like to see him, sweep it a little bit.
Yeah.
It should be there.
3rd down, 7. Just inside the 30-yard line. Snap, Paranto, right up the gut. Bowls over down near the 26-yard line.
4th down.
Yeah, it's going to be a 4th down situation.
Yeah.
4th and 2. Obviously, the Indians will go for it just shy of the 25-yard line.
Obviously, a very big play here, very early in the game.
Another tough 4th down play.
Yep.
From the single wing. It's going to go to Paranto. He looks like he wants to throw. He fires it out in the flat. Malbuff has it, runs for the stake. I think he's got it. First down.
He does. I don't know if he fumbled that on purpose while he was reaching it, but a nice catch by Drew. And Logan really stretching it out. He didn't have anybody, but Drew stayed with it and looked back for the football and got it. Way to go. First down, Indians.
First down.
They needed 2. They got 3. And a good job by Logan.
Yeah.
Under heavy pressure to hang on to that football. First and 10, Indians. The Bulldog 21. 2
They're
minutes.
blitzing again.
10 seconds left to go here. This is Nunez.
Oh, boy.
Down
Alex.
to the 15.
He wanted that. He wanted that. He got tripped up just a little bit, but a nice hole again. Nice hole. Good blocking up front. 76, 62, 77, 74. Getting it done in the trenches. Way to go. Keep it up.
Second down, 4. Ball sitting right on the 15. Snap. Toronto inside Nunez.
Again.
Little gap, and then he's gang tackled. He's close to the first down. Let's see where they spot it here.
12 yard line.
I think
Looks
he's
like it's going to
quite
be
there.
a yard short.
Yeah.
3rd and 1.
Yeah, 1 yard. 3rd and 1. Coming down to 1 minute left to go here in the first period. Each team has had the ball for one possession. The Bulldogs scored first. The Indians looking to answer. Snap. Spate. Hit.
Donald, he's got
Forward.
it. He's got it.
Down
He's
near
got
the 5.
He's got the first down. Way to go, Donald. First and goal on about the 5-ish.
1st and goal.
So they're going to mark it right on tip on the 5 yard line. First down and goal to goal.
Yep.
Clock running. We'll probably have time for one more play here in the first quarter and then switch sides. Snap with Nunez in motion. Pirano's going to keep it. Spins. And he stopped down near the 1.
Boy, where that official's got his foot. How can it not be in? Jeez, that left foot of his out there. Oh, guess not. Just shut up.
Yeah, he got 4.
Yeah.
Second and goal, and that's going to end the first period of play here from the Veterans Memorial Athletic Field in Webster. The score at the end of the first period is Monty Tech 6 and Bartlett nothing.
Well, first period by both clubs, Ted. It's ground and pound, no question about it. Both teams have excellent running games, good offensive lines. Our offensive line in that drive right there was terrific. Paronto made a key pass to Melbuff. Melbuff picked up a big first down. Donald Spate and Nunez doing their job. We're down deep in their territory on about the 1 yard line as we enter the second period. Good matchup here today. Good matchup. You can tell both teams evenly matched and both are slugging it out.
Yeah, this is not the Monty Tech team we certainly saw last year where Bartlett dominated that game.
Yep. Their offense is much better this year. I think they've got more skilled players.
Yeah. And this Farr can he can throw.
Yep.
He's a junior QB from Princeton. All right, second period action about to get underway. Indians will have it second down, goal to goal from the 1 yard line. Looking to tie this game up. Official whistles the ball in play.
Frank's at center.
And boy, I don't know what this was all about.
Has to be us. It wasn't a shift.
It looked like they were attempting to shift.
Oh, you don't want to be shifting down here and snap the ball at a quarterback and let him take it.
Offside.
Oh, all right.
Tech.
All right.
Half the distance to the goal.
Told you, never assume. Don't assume.
Yeah.
You know?
You don't jump to conclusions.
You drew me offside.
So it's less than 1 here
Yeah, all
for
right.
the Indians. Again, they shift. Snap.
He's got to push. There's a
Got
touchdown.
Toronto.
There's a touchdown, Toronto.
Pirano with the football, and he's in for the score. And Bartlett ties it up.
Excellent drive by the Indians, picking up a couple of crucial first downs on 4th down. And that time they shifted in. I just going to say I like the quarterback sneak down there, but they weren't in formation. Then they did get in formation, and the rules say you can push. So let me tell you something. You get a good push from that quarterback behind, and you're going to get there.
Push away. Push away.
Yep.
Indians will go for 2 here.
Yep.
Snap. Pirano inside. Nunez hit. Falls forward, and he's in.
Got it.
Alec Nunez for the 2-point conversion. And with 11:55 left to go here in the first half, the score now is Bartlett 8 and Monty Tech 6.
Nice answer by the Bartlett offense coming back in the first period. Just finishing up that drive right there. Nice quarterback sneak and also the 2-point play. A lot of good participation, a lot of good blocking in that interior line. You'd like to see 44 Malbuff. He had a good series that time. And don't forget, he had to take on a tackle responsibilities when Latuga was out, so he was wearing 50. Now the captain is out there with number 44. He had a nice series. Nice to see it. And nice to see big number 77 clearing a path up in front. Okay, we got ourselves a ball game. We're up by 2, 8-6, early in the second period.
Indians to kick it off. This will be Paranto. 2 deep for the Bulldogs, standing on about their 15. We've got 25 here to Silva. And the other side, I'm not sure. Low short kick. Oh, ball is loose. And it goes out of bounds. And that's where Monty Tech will get it.
Boy, right at the 50-yard line again, 49. Jeez, boy.
Looked like we had a shot at that, though.
Yeah, well, we did have a shot. There's no question about it, but we didn't get it. So now we've got sacrifice in field position. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense right away.
So Monty Tech will take it over 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line. Indians now leading 8-6. We got slots to both sides. Farr and Serrano in the backfield. Farr out of the pistol, looking, fires over the middle, and it's complete. Still on his feet. All the way down to the 10-yard line, number 25, Ortiz da Silva.
Nice post pattern right in the middle, nice deep to the safety, right in front of the safety and cornerback. We're in a man-to-man. Missed the tackle down there. Got to bounce back here.
That was good for 41 yards. Pass, catch, and run. 1st and goal from the 10. Farr again out of the pistol. He's got 3 receivers over to the left. Da Silva split out way here to the right. Farr wants to keep it. Follows his block. He's got a lane, and he is in. Standing up. And the Bulldogs retake the lead.
That was quick. Farr, touchdown. But the big post pattern off great field position. As I mentioned, it's a freewheeling zone on the football field. Offensive coordinators love that field position because you're really not gambling throwing the football because you're in real good position to throw it. You get the wide open field. That time we were in a deep post pattern, didn't defend it well. We got beat, and we're playing man-to-man back there. We're not playing zone. So a lot of responsibility for our cornerbacks. And they're going for 2 down here.
Yeah, they sure with the motion. He's going to keep it. Farr looking in the end zone. He's looking for Serrano, and he's got him with a 2-point conversion. So with 11:19 left to go here in the first half, the score now is Monty Tech 14 and Bartlett 6. Bartlett 8.
Bulldogs didn't take much time with that one. Back on offense right away.
Took them exactly 36 seconds to take the lead back.
So the Indians got to strap it up, get it going again offensively. Got to get the defensive assignment straightened out. The difficulty with the man-to-man is how spread out they are We don't have any linebacker play because we're not dropping back with our linebackers. Now we either have to blitz this guy or we're going to have to drop the linebackers back.
Yeah.
One or the other.
Yeah, he's standing back there with all kinds of time.
Yep.
And multiple options downfield.
Yep.
Good kick.
He can throw and they can catch.
Yep.
Fire to kick it off. We've seen nothing but short kicks here this morning, or this afternoon, early this afternoon. Flor's going to let it fly here. Nunez at the 17.
Nice move.
Jitterbugs, but is brought down at the 20.
Okay, that's a very good kick. That's a very effective kick. That's what you want to do. Get it down around the 20 and let your special teams come up, make the tackle. Okay. Indians on their own 20-yard line. Very effective kick, as I mentioned.
First and 10.
Paranto back in. Bulldogs now leading 14-8, 11-15 left to go in a half. Indians will be starting this time from their own 20. Spate, nicely done, big hole, and he gets it across the 25, still on his feet,
Yeah.
up near the 28-yard line. Donald is really running hard this
Yeah.
afternoon. Hitting that hole quick. He's got good speed to outrun those linebackers who are like lining them up.
Mm-hmm.
Picked up 8 on first down. Good pickup. Second down, 2.
Long two.
It's a long 2. They need to get to the 30, yeah. Snap. Spate. Good hole. Breaks through, loses it. Tries to pick it up, and he does at the 44-yard line.
Hey,
Fortunate to get it back. Donald,
lost the ball.
as soon as Donald has the habit of running in one of those hands, his left hand, and it comes out from his body. He's running too much with the arms stretched out. He was lucky. We had 2 shots at it. But he
And
got
I
it.
thought he might have been gone.
Yeah,
As he broke through, he forgot the ball.
yeah.
And needed to go back and get it.
He had that problem early on in the season, but he got out of it. But last week he had a fumble or 2 also. So when he carries the ball in his left arm is the
Yeah.
problem.
From the 44, first and 10, Indians.
It looked like Paranto.
That does.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was Logan.
Yeah.
That's his spin move. And he got it across the 45 up to about the 48. So he picked up 5. 4 on first down, we'll give him. Second down, 6.
A lot of coaches like to say when the ball carrier's running to the left, hold it in your left arm. Running to the right. You know what I coach? You run with it with your strongest arm so you don't fumble. I don't care where you put, right or left.
Inside reverse, Nunez.
Nothing there at all.
No.
Okay. See, they didn't go with the flow that time on the reverse inside scissor. Didn't go. Linebackers
Yeah.
are well schooled. 51 in on a tackle again, but they're staying home. They're not going with the flow.
No gain.
Well, that's the discipline you need on that type of scissor play.
Yep.
So it's going to be a third down now. Third and about 6.
Third and 6.
Indians line it up. Long count.
This is unbalanced,
Paranto
right?
looks like he wants to throw. Firing it downfield for Contos, and it's incomplete.
Double covered out there. Sammy made a good attempt for the football, but didn't come down with it.
Yeah,
Incomplete because of Conto.
they had him well covered.
Yes, they did.
And it looks like they're not going to let Contos get too many open catches here this afternoon. Indians in punt formation here on 4th and 6. Paranto standing on his 35, couple deep here. for Monty Tech. Good snap. End over end. It's going to hit. It's going to bounce. It's going to be picked up at the 21 by Mills. Gets it up near the 30 before he's smothered.
Good coverage.
And that's where Monty Tech will take it over. First and 10. 8:06 left to go here in the first half. Monty Tech 14 and Bartlett 8.
They picked us apart through the air on the last series. Went right down the field. Let's see if we can stop them now. Shake it up a little bit in the secondary. But there's some good receivers. They run it well.
We got slots to both sides here.
Yep.
Again, out of the pistol. This is T.J. Farr.
Nobody on that slot,
Mills
man,
in
on
motion.
the far side.
And they're going to give it to Serrano. He jitterbugs and then finds an opening, cutting back left against the grain. 40, 45, near midfield.
Serrano on the carry. Seems to be 49 of Monty Tech.
A pickup of 19 yards.
No huddle offense. He's coming right out. Farr loves this formation. And they're running it.
Farr's going to keep it.
Reed.
Stretching it outside.
Tall right there.
There's
He got
the flag.
Yeah, that's coming back.
Farr got it inside the 35-yard line, but it was pretty obvious right in front of us.
Yeah.
Holding against Monty Tech.
Okay.
And it was.
Yep.
They had Mills out here trying to seal that edge. And he had, who was that, Nunez?
I think
Nunez was,
might have
believe,
been, yeah.
was trying to get to the ball carrier. So they'll mark it back at the 44-yard line. Or it's going to be first down and 15 now for Monty Tech. 7:15 and the clock running left here first half.
You got that wide man out, number 11. All right, Logan's playing on that shot.
Yeah,
That's a
Logan's
good
got the slot.
look away.
Yep.
All right.
Now
But
he's
they let
looking
him
for the
go.
slot, man, and
There
it's
it is.
intercepted.
Duffy.
Picked up Duffy midfield, 45-40.
Way to go, way to go, way to go. Way to go, Deuce, way to go. Had a way to drop back. That's a nice adjustment by the secondary. He took that beat post away. Duffy comes up with a takeaway. And a nice return.
Yep.
Jesse's, I'll tell you, he's a player. Every time we have a game, Jesse always comes through to play. Or 2, or 3. Way to go.
Very heads-up player for a 10th grader.
Yep.
And he came up, made a great move, and a great return.
Yep.
They got it first and 10 at the Bulldog 37-yard line. Indians trail by 6. This is Spate. He's been running hard all day. Gets it down near the 32. Good pickup on first down.
Latuga getting downfield, taking care of the
Business.
cornerback.
Taking care of business.
Yeah, he was anxious. We saw him before the game. He says, am I ready to go? All right, okay, here we go. We got second and 5-ish.
Yep. From the 32.
Yeah.
Indians out of the single wing. Spate.
Again.
Right upfield. Nice move. Inside the 25 to the 24.
Ball is in the right hand. Way to go, Donald. Nice hard run. Nice and low. Keeps his legs going. Way to go, Donald. And again, getting to the line of scrimmage means we're blocking the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah. He's getting to the line untouched.
Yep.
And running hard. 8 yards on that pickup. First and 10 Indians. Bulldog 24-yard line. 5:40 left to go here in the first half. Spate. Right up the gut. Hit. Keeps those legs going and gets it down inside the 20.
Yeah.
Picked up 5. really continue to get a good push up front.
Yeah, Medina was right there, number 53. They're running off of him. They got Latuga running off him. Brooks Williams, John Franks.
They're going to mark it at the 18-yard line, so we're going to call it 2nd down and 4. Snap to Spate, hauls it in. Hard running, close to the 15. He picked up about 2, we'll call it. So it'll be 3rd and 2. Just shy of the 15-yard line. Indians line it up. Spate, Peranto, it's Spate inside Nunez, hit.
See, that's it. Okay, they're shutting that play down. They're shutting that play down. They've been scouted, they're shutting it down.
Yep.
Yeah, they're staying home. Go right at them. Just keep going right at them.
That's all.
Yeah.
4th down for the Indians. They're trying to keep this drive alive. They're trailing 14-8, 4 minutes straight up left to go here in the first half. A big 4th and 2 play here. Spate keeps it. A lot of room. Look out! Touchdown!
There's the speed. I'm talking about the speed on a sweep. There it is, right there. Touchdown, Indians.
15-yard touchdown run for Donald Spate. The Indians tie it up and can go for the lead.
We got the speed to get outside on this team, not inside. That's where the muscle is. We got outside. And that fake scissor that time with behind the back. I'll call it the koozie play. That's how this Nico Avalos used to hike the ball. You never knew where it was coming, but it always got there.
Even you didn't know where it was coming. Big 2-point conversion.
It is.
This is.
Looks like an option.
Toronto just walks in.
Yep.
Logan for the 2-point conversion. And with 3:45 left to go here in the first half, the score now is Bartlett 16 and Monty Tech 14.
Boy, I tell you, we're not stopping them. They're not stopping us. But a big turnover. Ryan Dunphy. Oh, I mean, boy, what a nice play. Jesse Dunphy, rather. Nice interception. He went deep, taking that post pass away. Farr came up short on the pass. Great interception.
That was big.
Yep.
That was huge.
Okay, let's try to get him a little bit deeper than the 50-yard line here.
Toronto to kick it off. We've got De Silva and Mills, I believe, back deep. Standing on about their 20, but we haven't got it across midfield yet on these kickoffs. Now he lets it fly, touched, dropped, loose.
Ooh.
Monty Tech gets it at the 36-yard line.
Boy, Donald Spate was right there.
Oh.
Good try, Donald. Oh.
So that's where the Bulldogs will put it in play, now trailing 16-14. 3:39 left to go here in the half. All 3 timeouts left.
All is at the 36 of Monty Tech.
Double wideouts. We got De Silva here with Muir on the right.
He's checking his formation. He's checking his defense. If we see pass, got to drop back. Linebackers come up.
A little draw play.
Okay.
Quarterback draw.
Yep.
Picked up 5.
5 on on the carry.
They'll mark it at the 41-yard line, 2nd down and 5.
Slot man, slot man, slot man. Hurry up, Logan. Get out there.
That's
Okay.
Mills, number 5.
You got a double slot out there.
The Silver out here. And Farr wants to keep it.
Come up.
Eludes a tackle and gets it down to the 45-yard line, where he's going to be about a yard short.
Has the ball to a 45.
Under 3 minutes to go. No huddle offense. Muir now splits out to the left with the slot to De Silva, and that's who he's looking at, and he can't hang on. De Silva was open.
Yeah. I know it's a hard thing to do, but Hollows has got to drop back a little bit deeper and read the quarterback's eyes. Okay?
So 4th and 1. Now Monty Tech's got to worry about getting a first down.
And 1.
Farr straight ahead, and he's got it.
Yeah.
As he gets it down to about the 49.
Has the first down to the 49 of Monty Tech.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Drive continues. Ball at their 49, 2:25 left to go first half. Farr rides Serrano, gives it to him, and he gets it to the 45-yard line.
Got to make some tackles in there. We got to make shoulder tackles, not arm tackles.
2nd down and 4 o'clock, continuing to run. 2:05 left. Farr keeps it, makes a cut, hit, and he stopped short of a first down.
Yeah, he's short of a first, but there's an example of an arm tackle right there. We had the ability to get in on that running back with a tackle, and we elected to arm tackle him. That's why you get the extra yardage.
3rd down 1. Serrano. First down more with room. Makes a cut. 25, 20, 15, and he's pushed out of bounds. Down near the 12. Picked up close to 30 on that play. A big play with the clock winding down. 1:29 left.
First and 10.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Clock stopped on an out-of-bounds play.
Deep penetration by the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
11 is out wide.
That's Muir.
They use that spread. They have a lot of running room.
De Silva
We have to
out
come
here
up
to the
with
right.
more.
Yeah, Mills in motion. Mills doesn't get it far, keeps it right up the gut, and he's in.
We're not,
12-yard touchdown run.
we're not getting the linebacker play, Ted. And we're not getting the linebacker play. When you're riding the fullback, you got two responsibilities. One's the fullback, and the other guy has to take the quarterback. You can't guess. But what they're doing now, they're also riding and they're chucking off it too, so they got us going both ways. All right, that was a touchdown by Farr on a keeper.
Yep.
Going for 2 here.
This is Farr in the pistol. He's got Mills and Muir to the left, De Silva out here to the right. With motion, he's going to hand it off Serrano up the gut, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. So with 1:24 left to go here in the first half, the score now is Monty Tech 22 and Bartlett 16.
And 1:24 left to go in the period. And we're having a tough time, obviously, on the defensive end. They're running it, and they're chucking it as well. Not getting good tackling when open field tackles. We're not getting it. We're going to have to run blitz if we can't get it. We got to get pressure on that quarterback some kind of way. But he's also got the ability to run. So it's going to take a big effort defensively and a lot of adjustments at halftime. But the Bulldogs have a problem too with our offense. We're doing a good job with our offense. We're down by 6 here. And the Bulldogs offense very impressive here in the first half.
Well, It's going to be one of those games, Coach.
Yep.
Who's got the ball last? Far as the kicker. Spate Nunez deep. The short kick, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Okay, that's a penalty.
Yeah. And let's
Move
see what
him
the
back.
call is.
Move him back. We'll take it there. I'd move him back.
It was about the 31. I would say we could do better, though.
Yeah.
Re-kick.
Sure. You always got a chance to break one here.
Well, they're still conferring. I think the officials are conferring as to the options here.
They have to move it up if they went out of bounds. They get 5 yards from there.
So they'll get like a 5-yard penalty from there? What's the call?
I don't know.
Huh?
I'll have to look up rule number 189.
So they have 31 and they mark it up 5. Actually from the 32. So they'll mark it at the 37.
37.
That wasn't much of a...
First and 10.
First down and 10 for the Indians. 1:24 left, and they got all timeouts, all 3. From the single wing.
This is
Spate trying to turn the corner. Not that time. I got a couple. That was about it.
When we go unbalanced right, Ted, we're pulling them over with us too. Probably want to run the sweep just from the balance formation.
8:02 seconds.
That's why you get that outside.
And the Indians are going to call a timeout with 1:09 left.
Okay.
Got the Bartlett High cheerleaders here who are ready to entertain with their halftime performance.
Yep.
And then the Bartlett High Marching Band, who's done a fine job all season long, will get the opportunity here. The final home game of the 2019 season.
Went quick.
The
Went
winner
quick.
goes on to
Yep.
St. Bernard's.
Yep. At the Bernardian Bowl. All right, here we go. Indians got it 2nd and 8. Deep in their territory.
Spate trying to turn the corner, gets a good block from Pirano, and then gets it up to the 49-yard line. We
Boy.
picked up 10.
Way to go, Donald. Boy, he took a hit and gave a hit. Running with the ball in his left hand, and he closed it up on it. Nice first down by Donald. Good runner. Good runner. Real good.
All right, let's get out of the huddle.
55
Yeah.
seconds and the clock's running.
Yeah, we want to get right on the line of scrimmage. How many timeouts we got left, Mr. Bergstrom?
2.
3. We don't have 2.
Toronto
That's not going to do it.
gets a yard
That's what you call conservative play call right there.
and no timeout. So it doesn't look like we're interested right here.
Boy, I'll tell you, this is great field position too.
At this field.
20 seconds left. And we're just going to run it. Parado behind the back. Now he's looking to throw. Now he's looking for
that's
Smith.
it.
Tossed into the hands of Contos.
Timeout! Boy, you got to change it. That's what. Holy mackerel!
With 2 seconds left. The ball was off the hands of Ryan Spitz into the hands of Sammy Contos, and the Indians got it on the 20.
Timeout.
Quite a heads-up play. Tip drill.
Old tip drill.
Yeah.
That was good for 30.
Well, you know, you don't want to second guess. It's not our job. But, you know, you got 3 timeouts left, okay? You got great field position here. Put it up a couple of times. You make a completion there, although it was an accident, but it still gives you an opportunity to get down there. But now you only got 2 seconds left to go. If we would have conserved the clock a little bit earlier, could use those seconds. But
Well,
Let's see what we can do here.
it's on the 20, and they'll have
Yeah.
a play.
Yeah.
That tip throw was successful. You could always do the old tip play.
Yeah.
Let's see how they line up.
I'll tell you the play we haven't used yet, and that's 35 coming out of the backfield.
A little swing pass.
Yeah, that's it's been good for us. He swings it and he gets up the field.
All right, last play of the half, pending any flags. Bartlett has it at the Bulldog 20. They're going to spread it out, slots to both sides. Dunphy and Nunez here on the left. The motion, the double reverse. Nunez wants to throw. He's looking for Paranto. It's tipped. And incomplete or intercepted, but either way, the half is going to end. So that ends the first half of play here from the Veterans Memorial Athletic Field in Webster. The score at the half is Monty Tech 22 and Bartlett 16.
End zone. The Bartlett.
I would imagine Saturday. Yeah, a lot of water. Good defense.
Okay, great job there by our Bartlett High Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Peter Tawagra, entertaining this fine crowd out here this afternoon in this Central Mass Division 8 semifinal. Gives us a chance right now before the second half kickoff to go through the stats here. In the first half, first for the Bulldogs of Monty Tech. They rushed the ball 17 times for 128 yards. Only two guys ran with it. Serrano had 71 yards. Farr had 57 yards. Farr put it up 5 times. He completed 3. He had an interception. He got 63 yards. Total offense for the Bulldogs, 22 plays, 191 yards. For the Indians, they rushed it 25 times for 123 yards, led by Donald Spates, 91 yards in the first half. They put it up 5 times. They completed 3 for 43 yards. Total offense for the Indians, 30 plays, 166 yards. So slight advantage, Monty Tech in the statistical categories, and slight advantage on the scoreboard with Monty Tech up 22-16. Before we start the second half, gives us an opportunity to thank our sponsors one more time who help support Bartlett High football on our community access channel and online at the Bartlett High website. And they include the Mafre Insurance Company of Webster, committed to providing high-quality products and services and exceptional customer experiences. By the Webster Fish and Game, Gore Road in Webster. Come check out the fish after a big Bartlett win. By the Pratt Trucking Company, your local trash hauler since 1933. By the Webster 5-Cent Savings Bank, with branch offices in Webster, Dudley, Oxford, Auburn, Worcester, and Shrewsbury. By the Patterson and Starzyk families. Good luck to the Indians from 4 generations of Bartlett High grads. And by Park and Shop Supermarket, Airport Road, Dudley, serving the Webster Dudley communities since 1918. Thanks again to all our sponsors whose donations help support the Bartlett High athletic program.
Nice to have all these stats this week. It's very appreciative of the dual responsibility of Mr. Avlis.
Yeah.
But he's been on sabbatical. He's all rested up. He's got a lot of energy. He's been on sabbatical, and I'm
On
sure
assignment.
Yeah, on assignment. It really helps with those stats. That's good. But I'll tell you what we're going to do here defensively is going to be key. We're going to have to shore up our defense and come up with either we're going to, if we can't stop the pass, we got to get to the passer. All right. And the running game is a factor as well, so we need better linebacker play. We've not tackled last few games very well. It started in the second half against Quabog, and last week against Spencer we had not the good tackle, shoulder, plastic on plastic tackle. We're falling back into bad habits with arm tackles, but let's straighten it out. Okay, Donald Spade is back there, and Alex Nunez.
A quick one, looking for that onside.
Boy, that looks like...
It looks
could
like
be.
Bartlett touched it. And we'll see who recovered it. And Spitz is saying it's Bartlett ball, and the ref says Bartlett ball. Who's coming up off the bottom there?
Ryan gave me a confusing point there.
Nick Violet.
Okay, Nick. Nice going, Nick. Boy, it was close. It was a scramble down there.
So in good field position to start the second half. Indians trailing 22-16. They'll have the ball right at midfield.
Our offensive line's been doing a good job blocking up front. Let's see if we can continue that. Their linebackers are well schooled. They're staying home. And this is 4 or 5 linebackers right across. 4-5-2.
Yeah. Spate gets the corner. Across the 45, down to about the 44.
That's the kind of sweep you like to see. You know, it's a direct snap to him and he can go. When we shift over that, we're bringing the load of defense with us, but that time from the balanced offense, nice, quick, good corner he had, and he's tough to bring down. Once he gets those shoulders squared up going downfield, he's tough to catch.
Picked up 6, I'll say. Second down 4, just at the 44-yard line.
Second and 4.
Spate.
Ooh, boy.
Hit. Still on his feet.
Boy,
Might have got a tough yard on that play.
Boy, I don't know how we eluded that defensive player that came flying in untouched.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So from the 42 now, we got to get inside the 40. So it's third and a short 3 here for the Indians. It's pretty much 4-down territory now when you're inside the 50. This is a winner-go-home game. Indians. Spate trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be hit from behind and then held up just enough. And the Bulldogs corral him back at the 46, 47-yard line.
All right, there's a correctable error out there. We're pulling our guards, but nobody's filling the pull hole. That's where these guys are coming in on the defensive end. When you pull a guard, that means you're leaving a gap. You have to fill that hole with the tackle coming down, filling that hole. He leaves his man and fills that hole. That time, both guards pulled, and both gaps were not filled.
4th down. Indians are going to spread it out now. 3 receivers to the right. Dunphy here to the left. Paranto working out of the shotgun.
Might be a kick, too.
It could be a quick kick. He's done it before from here. Very effective, and he'll do it now. Good kick. Good kick. And it takes a favorable bounce and then settles in on about inside the 15-yard line.
Yep.
Well executed.
Yep, well
9:26
well
left to go here in the 3rd period. Monty Tech 22 and Bartlett 16.
Yep. Let's see where we mark it.
We're going to...
13-yard line?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good kick.
Yep.
Well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner for the 50 picture, the number 167753.
All right, 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
753.
They line up. They got double slots here out of that pistol formation. This is Mills. No, Farr's going to keep it. And he gets it up about the 17-yard line.
Carry. Lucky ticket holder can report to the announcer's booth for their share.
Farr had 57 yards rushing in the first half. He picked up about 4 there.
Numbers 167-753.
We'll call it second down and 6.
Got it.
They spread it out. Trips out here to the right. Farr's gonna keep it. You got a lot of space here. 25, 30 before he's run out of bounds.
We have a winner.
So Farr's gonna get the first down as he got it up to the 33-yard line. Picked up about 16 yards on that play.
Thanks, Bill.
First and 10, Monty Tech
First and 10
from the
from the
33-yard line.
That's a big quarterback keep right there.
Yep.
Big quarterback keep. When he's riding it, just go right at the quarterback. Don't even play him as another running back.
This is Serrano. Oh, he's hit and dumped.
Nice tackle by the big guy right there. And it looks like John Frank, 74.
Yep.
Nice going, John. The way to come across the line of scrimmage.
right.
No gain on. Oh, we'll give him 1 on the play.
Second and 9.
Second down and 9 from the 34-yard line. Coming down near the 8-minute mark here of the third period. The Bulldogs are up by 6 and the ball. There goes Muir out to the left. You got Da Silva, Mills, and looks like Brule. That's Mills in motion. It's the pitch to Mills. Got room on that corner, but the Indians do a good job. Ball.
No.
Oh, he's still on his feet. Holy cow, still on his feet. He got up to the 45-yard line.
Terrific second effort as a first down.
Well, we had people there. We've got to get the job done.
Yep. He picked up 11 on that play. First and 10 Bulldogs. It's the same lineup.
Yep.
Muir split out to the left, trips out here to the right, and again Mills in motion. They fake the pitch, and Farr's going to keep it. Oh, he's corralled this time.
On a keeper.
He picked up about 3.
All right, 2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs here.
Second and 7.
As far as always a threat to throw the football.
Yeah, he's dangerous. He's a triple threat.
Yep. Not getting a lot of pressure. You know, when a quarterback is not getting pressure, the quarterback is happy.
Yeah,
He's a happy guy back there.
that's again Mills the motion man, and he's got the football. Jitterbugging, finds a hole, 45-40, 35-30, and he's finally wrestled out of bounds inside the 20-yard line.
On the carry.
He's got some speed, that kid.
Well, he's got speed, and
Where are they marking it? The 19? So 31, 34 yards, we'll call it on that carry.
a lot of grabbing out there. No shoulder pads hitting.
First down and 10, Bulldogs. We'll call it the 19-yard line. 6:16 left to go here in the third quarter. Bulldogs with a 6-point lead, looking to add to that. Serrano up the gut.
Serrano on the carry.
Got it close to the 15.
Gain of 4. Second and 6.
It'll be second down and 6 after the 4-yard carry.
He's got multiple options. when he has the ball, that's one of the options you have to face. Somebody has to play the quarterback.
Gets the call from the bench now as they're taking their time.
The looking pass is wide open. We don't have anybody in the walkaway there.
In motion to Silva, fake, far, looking, wants to throw, end zone, he's got a guy, touchdown.
Touchdown.
Yep.
Touchdown pass to number, is that 13? Did you catch that?
Yeah, right along the back line. It was a nice throw. An excellent pass pattern as well.
Still trying to catch his number. Yeah, 13. That would be Edie. Dakari Edie. And that was a 15-yard touchdown pass. And now they'll go for 2. Serrano's going to keep it. And he's stacked up. And he doesn't get in.
Nope.
2-point conversion fails.
Yeah.
But with 5:19 left to go now in the third period, the score is Monty Tech 28 and Bartlett 16.
Well, the Indians are down by 12. They're going to have to get it going. 5 minutes and 19 seconds. They took a long time with that drive. Monty Tech controlled the clock, control the field position. Well, yeah, our defense can't get off the field. Got to do a better job of tackling. Got to do a better job of hitting. I think we have people in position, but for some reluctancy to go in there and lay out the hammer on them, we're just backing off and grabbing a lot out there. It can be corrected, but it's got to be, tackling is, you got to want to tackle. You got to have the desire to tackle and knock people down. That's what tackling is. All right. They've been sneaking up on the onside kicks and all these kind of things that keeps you on your toes.
Let's keep an eye on this.
Yep.
And they let it fly. Nunez at the 20. 25. And he stopped and was brought down at the 27-yard line, 28-yard line.
Yeah. Good special teams tackle.
So that's where Bartlett will put it in play. 5:12 left to go here in the third period, and the Indians now trailing 28-16. We'll spot it. 1st and 10, 29-yard line. Indians still in that single wing offense.
Down by 2 scores with 5 minutes left to go in the third period. What you're hoping for is Spate to break a big one here.
Trying to break it outside. Does. On his feet. 40, 45, up near midfield.
Nice run, Donald. Nice run.
21 yards on the carry.
What a nice run. He gets open. I mean, he's got a terrific running style. He uses his head.
Got a nice burst.
Yeah.
Got the quick step. He's up over now. I got him at 115 yards on the day. 1st and 10, Indians, midfield.
Oh, this is interesting. Let's see what's going to happen to the A-back. They might be in a different position
I
here.
think we're spreading them out.
Yeah.
Trips out here to the left. You got Dunphy to the right.
Block up front now. Block up front now.
Fake that way. Go this way. Peranto. Couple of yards at best.
14 and 2.
That 51 and
Boy,
50.
I'll tell you, yeah.
They're playing solid defensive football. They've got an assignment. They carry out the assignment.
Yeah.
It's one of those, anything can happen out there. I'm going to do what I'm instructed to do. Good discipline, good ball player.
2nd down, 8 for the Indians at the 47, 48-yard line. Now back to the single wing. And Spate busts it outside. Flag down from everywhere.
Oh, boy, what a throw that was.
And we got, it looked like a pretty easy call for grabbing the face mask.
It was a missile that came in from the back judge. Yeah, it was.
And so,
I don't want to see him come out of that spread. Use that spread a little bit. A little, you know. So when it gets tight, he goes right back to the single wing. It's you spread it out. You give your back some running room.
15-yarder. He picked up a yard on the play and getting 15 more.
Yeah.
Puts the ball all the way down to the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 Indians. 3:30 left to go in the third period. Indians trail by a dozen. Need to get on the board now. Again, single wing. Pirano spins right, looking downfield.
He's got nothing
Wants
now.
Contos, can't find him, so he just keeps it and gets it down to about the 29.
No, he was a good keeper. He had nobody to throw it to. Again, number 11, double coverage deep. Couldn't loosen him up.
Yeah.
Good decision.
Be nice to have somebody. Was there anybody underneath?
No.
Boy, he had a lot of space when he turned that corner.
Yeah.
That little spin move.
He had Ryan Spitz on the other side, but he was coming way across. He couldn't be in that play.
Indians
Yeah,
line
it'll
up. They open
split
it
up
up a little bit
bit.
here. Yeah. Yeah. Comes Spate. Gets a block. Nice cut. At the 25 and down near the 21-yard line.
Good block on a corner by Logan Paranto. And Donald doesn't need much room, but when he does it, he can sweep with the best of them. And just, yep, first down.
Oh,
okay.
he got the first
He got
down.
the first.
First down.
Move it down again.
So it's 1st and 10 Indians. They keep the drive moving here. Keep the stakes moving. We're going to mark it at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10, 2:06 left to go, third period.
21.
Zunia's dropped it, picked it up, but by that time,
It was over.
there was a barrage of white jerseys led by 50. 50 and 51, huh?
Yep.
Boy,
Nunez,
that puts it back to the 25.
4-yard loss. Back to the
Loss of 4. Second down, 14. Indians are going to spread it out. Long time in that huddle. Here's Contos and Spitz out here to the left. Spate, he wants to keep it. Cuts it up. And he's down near the 20 to 19. 20.
Gary
Picked up about 6. Let's
We
see where
gotta
they
put-
mark it.
by Roulette.
Well, we got to put something up here.
Yeah. Picked up about 7. Good carry.
Yeah.
And 7.
So it's going to be 3rd and 7. The ball at the 18-yard line.
4-down zone. Let's pick up a few here.
Yep.
Somehow we could get Nunez out in the flat someplace. That pass that I like.
Paranto. Going to keep it. Yes. Cuts it up nicely.
Yeah.
Gets it down inside the 15 to about the 14.
Looks like he was running an option play.
Yeah, it did.
Boy, but the option guy was so close to him.
He picked up about 4, but he's going to need a good 3 left here on 4th down. It's a key play. A key play. The Indians trail by 12 points. We're coming down to 30 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And they want to keep this ball. 4th down, 3. And with that, the Indians are going to call a timeout.
Yeah, get it straight. Good call, timeout.
Their first charge timeout,
Yeah.
second half.
Coach wants to get his offensive team over there, get a play that he feels as though is going to work. Maybe make sure everybody is on the same page here. So it was a good timeout. As you mentioned, it's 4th and 3.
Yeah.
As we're going to be entering the 4th period in about 16 seconds. Coach wants to get the play right. It's been a battle. It's been a battle here. Spade has really had a good series rushing that football. They haven't really stopped them on that sweep. Coach has got the pad out. He's working it up. Nice field position here.
Well, this is it's a tough call. 3 yards. Spate's been very successful.
Yep.
He's good for 3 yards. Logan is probably the hardest runner,
Yeah.
along with Nunez, as far as power. And they can throw it. They're in the single wing formation. They shift.
That brings the strength over to the left.
Inside, Nunez, look out! Walking in!
Way to go! Donald Spate!
Donald Spate with that inside handoff.
Boy, we ran the fake the scissor that time. Off the shift, went away from this nice call. Good play, well executed.
14 yards on the play. And the Indians cut into the lead.
Yep.
Donald's second touchdown of the afternoon.
Going for 2.
And they're ready for the 2-point conversion.
Looks like a sweep to the left.
It's Spate. Gets a block. Oh, he hit from behind. Couldn't turn that corner.
Nope.
The 2-point conversion fails. But with 10 seconds left to go in the 3rd period, the score now is Monty Tech 28 and Bartlett 22.
One heck of a drive led by Spate. On that series, on that drive by the Indians, had good field position, just kept pounding it out, doing an excellent job. Indians finally got in and they scored, and with 10 seconds left, trailing by 6. Now the offense from Monty Tech, the Bulldogs, we haven't been able to stop them. They've been a challenge for our defense all day. Got to come up big in the 4th period here. Got to come up big. Got 10 seconds left. Then we're going to kick it short again, or what's going to happen? I'd like to give this team, they're so well coached, a long field if we can get it down there.
Monty Tech's only going to put Mills back this time. Single deep. So that's a different kick return formation here.
Logan can kick it deep. He's got the leg for that. I don't think he's gonna. Not from this. This is an onside kick. Jesus.
Yes, it is. And it's just fallen on at midfield. So they're going to have it
Onside kick
working half the field
by Ross.
to start this drive. Monty Tech now ahead 28-22. We've got 10 seconds left to go here in the 3rd period. And the dangerous TJ Farr and his offense take over.
Yeah, that's not working. The strategy is not working. You're giving a fantastic offensive team great field position.
Mills gets the ball, hit, spins,
Nobody's hitting though.
and he's inside the 45-yard line. Mills has been the big ball carrier here in the second half. And that's going to end the third period of play here. From the Memorial Athletic Field in Webster, the score at the end of 3 is Monty Tech 28 and Bartlett 22.
2 scores in that period, a touchdown each by each club. Indians fell behind by 2 touchdowns. They came back on a nice drive over here to get it close. But again, we're starting the 4th period. We're down by 6. And the Bulldogs have excellent field position. And that strategy, Ted, is doesn't seem to be working. Doesn't seem to be working.
Well,
We're going to have to play some, again, pressure on the defense. And we got the run threat, and we've got the pass threat. Somebody's got to come up big on that defensive line. Flanders has been playing well the last couple of weeks. He's been in a couple of tackles. He's a good pass rusher. I don't know if they're really concentrating on blocking him, but he's got the quickness and ability to get in there. And we got Malbuff out there as well. These 2 guys are athletic. They've got to help us out here.
second down and 3. Start the 4th period. Fake to Mills. Farr. Hit. But the push gets him across the 40 and a first down.
Yep.
Mark it at 39.
Farr is up to 84 yards running the football here this afternoon. He's the leading rusher now for the Bulldogs. They haven't used Serrano as much here. He's only got 2 carries in the second half. Here comes Muir out this side. They send trips out to the right on a 1st and 10 from the 39. You like this passing down here.
Yep.
Pistol. No, it's going to be Serrano. Big hole. And he's wrestled down. But not after he got 11 yards on that carry.
Serrano on the carry.
So we mentioned how quiet he was, and then he comes out and
Yep.
carries it for 11 yards and a first down at the 28. It's getting critical time now. Got to stop him. Double wideouts, actually slot out here left. That's Mills, the ever dangerous. With Farr, Serrano. Farr's going to keep it. Tries to cut it outside. Little jitterbug move at the 25 and gets it to the 23. Picked up close to 5.
Medina and Logan on a tackle.
8 of 5. 2nd and 5.
So it will be second down and 5. Indians now. Little substitution here. They're going to send Williams in. Get a fresh guy in that line. They spread it out again. Trips out to the right. Muir out here to the left. And they ride Serrano. There he goes. Right up the gut. Breaks it outside. And he's finally wrestled down. But he's inside the 5-yard line.
Our defensive line is not getting across the line of scrimmage. We're sitting down on our haunches. And when you see rides, you got the quarterback or you got the fullback. Somebody's got to take that fullback. Somebody, you have to have an inside back and say, look, that's my guy. And nobody's attacking.
No.
Nobody's attacking, and we're letting them ride. And
First and goal, a goal from the 5. Farr gonna keep it right up the gut. He might have got a couple.
And you notice the big splits that the Bulldogs use. It's a theory. If you use the big splits, the defensive line will split out there with you.
Yeah.
Number 4.
So start playing on the inside shoulder, get them in the gaps, and let them fire through the gaps.
Second goal from the Bull.
Second down and goal. We'll call it the 4-yard line. Play comes in from the sideline. They're not only threatening to score, but they're using up clock now.
Yep.
Trips right.
And hope for a turnover here.
Split left.
See those big splits they're using
Yeah.
up front?
Yeah. Serrano stopped. Did not get in. So it's going to be third and goal. And they're probably going to mark it. We'll call it. I want to call it the 3-yard line, just inside that. Yeah. See if they move. They're looking at it. Yeah, we'll call it the 2. Third down and goal from the 2.
Yeah.
Clock continues to run here. Under 8 minutes to go in the football game. They are no rush. Yeah, very wide splits.
Yeah, see a 6'5" goal line. Get in the gaps.
Farr, outside, he's in. TJ Farr from 2 yards out. And the Bulldogs go up by 12.
Touchdown.
So another 50-yard drive. Farr's third touchdown rushing. He also has 1 passing. And now the Bulldogs will go for 2. Same formation. Trips right. Firing out here. Complete. And the 2-point conversion fails.
No good.
So it's 7:36 left to go in the football game. The score now is Monty Tech 34 and Bartlett 22.
7:36
Yep.
left to go. Trailing by a dozen. Nice stop on that 2-point effort by the Indians. They really came across with a good effort. Didn't give up. Would have been easy to pack it in, but they didn't. Good stop right there. Keeps you in the game with 2 scores.
Well, now we need to get it down and put it in the end zone.
Yep.
It's 4 downs from here on in. Spate and Nunez back deep. And Farr has kicked it deep the last couple of times.
The kick.
And he lets it fly. Nunez on a hop. Picks it up at the 20. And goes right down at the 25. They've had some pretty good special teams coverage on those kicks.
They don't miss tackles. They're coming down. They're putting plastic on the body. There's no arm tackling over there.
So they're going to spot it. Looks like right on the 25-yard line. First and 10, Bartlett. They trail by 12 now. And 7.5 minutes left to go in the game. We'll see if they open things up. No, we're going right to the single wing. Spate got room. Across the 30, up to the 33.
To the 33.
Hey, we don't have a no huddle.
Picked up 8, second down 2.
Gain of 8, second and 2.
Donald's having a day. He's up over 150 yards rushing.
Well, from this formation, he's going to have to do it again.
There he goes. Flag. That's not a good sign. And looks like we're going to have to hold.
With all those white shirts in there, I can't believe we're going to have a hold. What's this?
What is this?
Yeah, face mess. Right.
Wow.
Yeah, he dropped
Holy
the flag.
cow.
I said, I don't think it's against us. We don't have a ball player there.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
It was in holding type territory,
Right.
but you can't assume.
Yeah, that's one for me and one for you.
So they're going to mark it all the way up now to the 47-yard line. The Indians had picked up the first down, and then they get 15 more. All right. Still in a single wing.
Single wing. There we go.
5.5 minutes to go.
Still
There's
sweeping.
Spate bounces off, but good pursuit by the Bulldogs. The gain was slim.
Spate. No gain on him.
Maybe got a yard on the play.
Speed it up.
Second down, 9.
You got to come out. We used to call it a racehorse. Break the huddle, get on the line of scrimmage. Racehorse. Means everything is.
Pirano looking to throw. He's firing it out here. It's knocked away. He's looking for. Who was that? Nunez?
Yeah, I didn't get much on it. He didn't get much on it. I don't know if it was a.
Third and 10.
It wasn't Nunez. Must have been Donald
Yeah,
out there.
it was Donald.
Yeah.
So we couldn't get the ball to him.
No. Now it's third down and 9. Out of the single wing. Pirano to throw, looking deep, incomplete.
Pass was incomplete.
He was looking for Contos. And that falls incomplete, and now it's fourth down.
Fourth and 10.
5 minutes and 50 seconds. The clock stops here. And a big fourth down play. Fourth down and a long 9. Dunphy and Contos to the left. Spitz, Nunez here to the right. Pirano straight back, looking long, looking deep, and just out of the reach. Contos just couldn't quite reach it.
Yeah,
Pass was
it was close. It was close, but we couldn't complete it.
So 3 straight incompletions gives Monty Tech the ball back
it's over.
with 5:49 left to go in the game. They're going to mark it on the change of possession at the 47-yard line. Indians need a stop. 3 and out. Farr's going to keep it. Big hole. Still on his feet. Look out. He's gone. This is 47 yards.
He's in for the touchdown.
What a touchdown. He's had a day.
Yeah, well, he's held on to the ball. Nice ride fake. And again, we don't have anybody on him. And when you're playing against option teams, playing that pistol, It's almost like the old wishbone. Everybody's got an assignment. Everybody's got a player. No matter what he does from that pistol, quarterback has to be taken. No matter what he does. Keeps it, throws it, hands it off. And nobody's hit this kid really good today at all. So give him credit. He kept his legs going. Nice run. Indians trail by 18 right now.
2-point conversion attempt.
Yep.
And they run it in.
Yep.
Saranto gets the 2-point conversion. And with 5:37 left to go in the football game, the score now is Monty Tech 42 and Bartlett 22.
Bulldogs have had it their way. And as I mentioned before, very sarcastically, that we have a happy quarterback over there for the Bulldogs because he's really had his way. You know, he can run his entire offense. We haven't had a pressure on the quarterback. Hasn't been sacked, and he really hasn't been hit at all. And he's got the ability to play under those circumstances, and he takes full advantage of them. The nice thing about the spread is you open up those valleys and you keep the defense. They keep the defense puzzled. They're always perplexed on who to cover and what to do. So Bulldogs this morning have a really good game plan, and they're executing extremely well. Run it to the middle.
Nunez. They got great special teams coverage, this team.
Oh, that's a second tackle made by that kid, number 13.
Yep. He's had a good day.
Yep.
That's Edie. He's also caught a touchdown pass today. So the Indians will take it over at the 30 with 5 minutes and 26 seconds left. And now they'll need to air it out. They'll need some quick strikes. Spate back to Paranto. He's got a guy here. And Conto's looking for a hold. But
you're not going to get
not
it.
getting it from this crew.
No.
Pass was incomplete. The Contos. Second and 10.
They've done a good job with Sammy today.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, they put coverage on him.
Yeah, they were not going to let him beat them. Second down and 10. This is Spate. A lot of room. Good block. Paranto. Spate. Very good. Running all the way down to the 45-yard line. 35 yards on the carry.
What a nice run by Donald. Boy, he really puts it out there. He's had a heck of a game. Bryce Patterson in for the Indians. Bryce with the ball. Off tackle, stopped.
Madison, ball area.
Bryce just giving Spate a breather there.
Yeah.
Second and 10.
Second down and 9 from the 43-yard line. This is Paranto looking to throw. Going to keep it down the sideline. Tiptoeing all the way down inside the 40-yard line. Got it to about the 36.
Nice run by Logan. He's looking for a receiver, but you can see the flow just going with those receivers. I
Yeah.
mean, there's 5, 6 people in the area where you want to throw the football.
So it's going to be third down now, third and about 2 from the 36-yard line.
A little sprint single deal.
Here's the shift to the left. They shift too. Nunez inside, Spate, and he gets to the 34 where he might have enough for the first down. And they're going to call it. They want to move the stakes. The guys are ready to move the stakes, but the refs aren't, and there's the play. First down. Good job. Let's go. First down Indians, but 3:45 and the clock's running. Down by 3 scores now. Spate. Got him by the shoestring.
Ball carrier.
And picked up anything? Couple?
No gain.
Just go
No
trips
gain.
left and throw it deep.
They gained 2. Gained 2 on the play. Second down 8. Pirano looking.
There's nobody
That
to
pressure. He dumps it out here in the flat,
Passes.
and it's incomplete.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the conclusion of the game, both teams, players and coaches will line up for the
So it'll be
handshake.
third down now. Third and about 8.
Overseeing the act of sport.
Clock stops on the incomplete pass. 2:57 left.
Would you remind people of a meat raffle tonight at the PAV put on by the, sponsored by the Gridiron?
5 o'clock.
Yeah.
All right, Indians spreading it out on third down here. Third and about
Third and 9.
9. Third and 8.
Watch the blitz.
Pirano fires it out here. Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
And it's going to be fourth down.
Yeah. Yeah, PAV.
Fourth and 9.
So send the play in here with 2:53 left. 51. Fourth down. The last gasp attempt here. Got Dunphy out here to the right, trips out to the left. Pirano looking left, rolling under some pressure now, and he's nailed out of bounds.
I don't know if that was a design rollout or what, but boy, it was not effective. Rather than sitting back in that pocket and just chucking it deep. You got to try to get the ball in the end zone. You got to stand up and throw the football.
So the Indians going to turn it over on downs here with 2:40 left. And Monty Tech in the driver's seat, leading 42-22. TJ Farr, who has really put on a show here today. 4 touchdowns rushing, 1 passing. And he'll just hand it off to Serrano.
Toronto on the carry.
Picked up about 5. He's
Logan
got,
taking a break. Logan played a hard game.
Yep.
Donald Spate is coming out. He played a really outstanding game.
Second down. Farr using up clock. Under 2 minutes to go. It'll be Serrano. And he's stacked up around the 40-yard line.
To the 40.
Gain of a couple. 124 yards for Serrano. 139 yards for Farr.
On my abbreviated pregame, I was going to mention that it would be. We've been doing getting a lot of penalties lately, procedure penalties and so forth. I don't think we got a penalty here today.
The Indians?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had
What?
one. I think it was for kicking it out of bounds
Yeah,
or something like that.
yeah, that's what it's something.
Farr. Look out. Could go. And they finally wrestle him out of bounds. That's just icing on the cake for TJ
Yeah.
Farr.
Yeah,
He's been immense.
yeah. That was Dumfries putting him out of bounds.
By Dunphy. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget at 5 o'clock this evening,
So they're going to mark it at the 27-yard
the
line. That's 10, 20, 30, 33 more yards.
5 o'clock from 5 to 7. Thank you.
172
Good job.
yards now for TJ Farr. And this will be victory formation for the Dogs. And that'll do it. So the Bulldogs will advance. They'll take on St. Bernard's. The Indians will wait to see who their opponent will be next week.
This afternoon, and drive.
There was an entertaining game, Ed, but the Bulldogs really took control there in the second half, and they come away with a 42-22 victory.
Yeah, at the halftime it was 22-16, only a 6-point spread, and then the Bulldogs, which they have all morning long and afternoon, just control the clock, control the tempo. Did an excellent job rushing the football. Quarterback had a big day, but we never could come up with a good stop when we need it. And the Indians tried, but they came up short. They had Donald Spate running. He was a big factor here today. He gave it a great effort and did the very best he could. But on the season, it's 6-3 right now, and we got one more left on Turkey Day. And let's hope for the best and wish the Indians well, and good luck to the Bulldogs. Good effort by the Indians.
Yeah, we want to thank our sponsors one more time. They include the Maffrey Insurance Company of Webster, the Webster Fish and Game on Gore Road, the Pratt Trucking Company, the Webster 5-Cent Savings Bank, the Patterson and Starzyk families, and Park and Shop Supermarket. Thanks to all our sponsors whose contributions help support Bartlett's athletic programs. Farr, 172 on the ground, 78 in the air. He had a 250-yard day. 4 touchdowns rushing, 1 passing, 124 yards for Serrano. Donald Spate rushed the ball for 186 yards, one of the better running performances we've seen in a long time out on this field by a Bartlett High runner. A great game.
He was outstanding, Ted.
Yep.
Just take a moment just
Yep.
to give him accolades. I'll tell you something. He was pretty much the entire offense for the Indians. He's one of the best runners that we're going to need him Thanksgiving Day. He's 100% healthy, but he is quite a spectacular runner. Great game, Donald.
Yep. So that about wraps things up here from the Memorial Athletic Field. Once again, the final score was Monty Tech 42 and Bartlett 22. For Nico on the camera and Ed Kunkel, this is Ted Avalos. Hope you enjoyed Bartlett High football. So long, everybody.